morning, snipers. I hope you all are excited about this three-part series where in our first part we talk about the strategies as to how we go about our investing and trading. In this video, I'm going to show you the way I come up with these levels to average up on my investments. Obviously, this is for long-term investing and not for short-term trading. Although for short-term trading, what I kind of do is very similar, but I usually use the weekly, daily, 65-minute and the 15-minute chart and use the confluences of reversals on different time frames and try to understand where the levels are. Well, with long-term investment, I like to keep it simple, so I just use the weekly chart. Here, let me show you how to do this on a weekly chart with an example. So let's talk about Apple's weekly chart. I'm not looking out for investing into Apple somewhere up here or here or here or anywhere there. So what I generally try to do is when I'm already invested or I'm thinking about an investment, what I go after is the weekly chart like what you're seeing on my screen right now and look for where Apple had strong reversals. You can clearly see Apple had some strong reversals here and here. Right? So now that level which acted as resistance before is now going to act as support. Just draw a line there and say, okay, you know what? When Apple comes down to 198 or close to 200, that's where I will invest into Apple. And that is exactly where you would want to sell your cash secured puts also. But I'll also talk about in third part where and how I generally take my cash secured put strikes. Here in this example, you can clearly see where to buy the dip at 198. If you bought the dip, you see that level there, and then now Apple is trading about 10% from that level. So that's a good investment right there. All right, let's go with another example. Let's go with Amazon maybe, right? So this is the inverted head and shoulders that it kind of broke out. So where is the neckline for this particular inverted head and shoulders? So this is the neckline, right? So this is where I would probably expect a retest, and that is where I would probably want to look for selling cash secured puts, which we did, and also buying the dip at that level because that is the level that kind of broke out, which is the neckline. The neckline breakout is what is being retested. So that is something that you want to look out for as well. Now let's go with AMD as another example. Let's identify the place where we had that strong reversal on AMD. Trend lines also play a major role. Trend lines are some of my favorite tools to use for long-term investing, and AMD is one of that stock which follows trend lines absolutely wonderful. So look for that trend line, right? Like let's say we draw that trend line, you see how well you had reversals of this trend line. You had a reversal here, reversal here, reversal here, and that is exactly where you would want to buy the dip also on AMD. This is another strategy that you can use, trend line strategy. So we talked about Apple where you can look for reversals and draw a level. We talked about Amazon where we had a pattern which broke out and retesting that bullish pattern. And now we are talking about AMD where we are talking about a trend line retest, which is the bottom of the trend line, and it is absolutely wonderful to pick up shares to average up on your position or average down on your position if you have already chased this particular stock to lower your price. I hope you like this video to help you identify these levels for your long-term investing and where to buy the dip on the market. If you want more details about the market, you can always join our Discord via snipertrades.org, where I always am available for live market commentary and details about the market. If you like this video, definitely comment below, give us some feedback, and also if you have any other questions, definitely let me know. I will be happy to answer them. Also subscribe to our channel and also have the bell icon pressed to be notified about our future content. Thanks a lot.